Hey Giants fans, Ryan Dunleavy, Matt Lombardo in Santa Clara, California, where the Giants won a game. They're 2-7. They beat the 49ers 27-23. Matt, does this change anything for you?
You know, on the surface, Ryan, this feels like a Band-Aid, right? Something that makes the Giants feel good on a cross-country flight, coming back. Fourth quarter win, the 36th come-from-behind fourth quarter drive that Eli Manning has led in his career. And you think that maybe it doesn't change a whole heck of a lot, but you look around the division, and the Eagles looked very beatable on Sunday night, and they're vulnerable now with Ronald Darby, Sidney Jones, and Jalen Mills, their cornerbacks all banged up. The Giants still have to play them one more time. The Cowboys, yes, they won their first road game in Philadelphia. They're beatable, and it's the 6-3 Washington Redskins that are leading the division. The Giants now 2-7. Ryan, there was a lot of talk in the locker room, especially from Pat Shurmur, about this now being an 8-game season the rest of the way. They got to win tonight. To me, this division isn't over, but the Giants are going to have to take advantage of games against Tampa Bay, Indianapolis, and start stealing some division games if they want to even think about that 9-7 finish.
Yeah, to me it doesn't really change much. Look, it was a nice moment. For the fans, I kind of wish it was a home game. It was a nice moment for Eli Manning. It was some vintage Eli Manning. But look, it took everything. It took a big game from Odell. It took 2 deflected ball interceptions. It took some nice special teams plays to beat a 2-win 49ers team playing its third-string quarterback in his second career start.
And if you want to go really pessimistic here, if you don't want to look at the potential optimism, which I know it's a stretch to make a wild card spot at 9-7, or even more likely you'd have to win the division at 9-7, you look at the Oakland Raiders, they have 1 win, and they might not get another one. Probably aren't going to get another one. Giants get a win tonight, which takes them out of the running for the moment for the #1 overall pick. So now you're going to have to worry about, are you going to be able to potentially draft Justin Herbert out of Oregon, or Will Greer out of West Virginia? Or are you now going to be in that middle of the road 5th, 6th, 7th pick, because you can win some of these games? So again, the division race isn't over, but I hear you, it's only a short-term Band-Aid, and there probably weren't a lot of positives to winning this game.
Well, I mean, that's being said, look, they've talked about not quitting, and this team did quit last year. And actually, one of the guys who quit in this stadium last year, Janoris Jenkins, or even though he says he didn't, I thought he played a really good game. He had one of the pass deflections. He made some tackles on bubble screens. I thought he played well. The team didn't. My general point is the team didn't quit. They've been saying all along that they wouldn't quit. They didn't quit. They were down 10 points in the third quarter. They could have quit. So Shurmur is keeping his team together. So
it's the type of win that could lay the groundwork for 2019.
Correct. That's a great way to put it.
Against Tampa Bay and Indy and other winnable games.
Assuming you're going to keep some guys around and not just flop guys out like you've been doing every single day.
Right, and this team, like you said, it quit a year ago. It quit on Ben McAdoo, and as far as the culture goes, I think that's one area where Pat Shurmur deserves to be applauded at 1-7, that you can get this sort of effort out of your team tonight on the road in a tough environment, and against a team where it took everything to get the job done.
Yeah, so we'll see where it goes. The Giants have another winnable game next week, and then maybe there really will be some buzz. Ryan Dunleavy, Matt Lombardo signing off. A long drive back to San Francisco.